So what did we learn from Virginia's 31-27 victory here over number 10 North Carolina? Well, we saw the Cavaliers brought a ton of fight out of their open date coming off the win against William & Mary. Question was, what was their motivation level going to be for the second half of the season? Based on tonight's performance, we'd say that's pretty high. We also learned that their rushing attack, which had all that success against William & Mary, that wasn't a fluke. It wasn't a product of the Tribe being an overmatched FCS opponent, because they did it again here against Carolina and one of the ACC's top defensive fronts. They rushed for 220 yards. That's their most in an ACC game in almost 2 years. So if things are rolling there, it's a credit to the offensive line. Brian Stevens at center has really kind of transformed that unit. Jimmy Chris coming in at tackle, and the offensive line has improved week to week to the point that they were able to put together tonight's performance. Now, it wasn't perfect. There are still issues, particularly among them the red zone turnovers. We saw an interception by Tony Muskett in the red zone, and then what could have been a very costly fumble by Mike Hollins as he was going in for what would have been his fourth touchdown of the game, fumbled out the back of the end zone for a touchback. That said, the offense still had one of its best performances to date, balanced passing and running the football. Defensively, we saw the defensive line and the pass rush continue to get home on quarterbacks, something they didn't do in the first 3 or 4 weeks. They've done it in the last 2 games. Today we saw it from the defensive line. We also saw it with the blitz from the linebacker position. But again, number one, what we learned about Virginia here against Carolina was this team still has a lot of fight left in it for the rest of the season.